Let me tell you an incredible story of survival, hope, and destiny, the tale of baby Moses. You know, sometimes the most remarkable journeys begin in the most desperate circumstances. Picture this. Ancient Egypt, where the Israelites were enslaved and Pharaoh had ordered all Hebrew baby boys to be thrown into the Nile River. But one brave mother couldn't bear to lose her beautiful baby boy. She looked at his innocent face and knew, deep in her heart, that he was meant for something special. For 3 months, she managed to keep him hidden, muffling his cries, living in constant fear of discovery. But as he grew, she knew she couldn't hide him forever. Instead of giving up, she crafted a clever plan. She wove a basket from reeds, carefully waterproofed it with tar and pitch, and created a tiny floating cradle. With tears streaming down her face and prayers in her heart, she placed her precious baby in the basket and set him afloat among the reeds of the Nile. His sister, Miriam, watched from a distance, wondering what would become of her little brother. Now here's where things get interesting. Of all the places that basket could have drifted, it floated right to where Pharaoh's daughter was bathing. When she discovered the crying baby, her heart melted. Despite knowing he was a Hebrew child, she chose to save him. Talk about divine timing. Through an incredible turn of events, Moses' own mother was hired as his nurse, allowing her to raise her son in the palace right under Pharaoh's nose. This baby, who was supposed to be thrown away, grew up with the best education, training, and preparation possible. You see, Moses wasn't just saved by chance. He was preserved for a purpose, to become one of the greatest leaders in history, the one who would eventually lead his people out of slavery. His story shows us that even in our darkest moments, when everything seems hopeless, there might be a bigger plan unfolding. That tiny baby in a basket would grow up to challenge an empire, part a sea, and lead a nation to freedom. Sometimes the most unlikely beginnings lead to the most extraordinary destinies. When God has purpose on your life, it doesn't matter what comes your way. God will always find a way to keep you. His purpose must be fulfilled in your life. If you believe that God has a purpose for you, comment, "God has a purpose for me,"